Mama Dolls and Memories of My First Year, Hisako Namiki. I heard that the case for the Mama doll has been made. Then I remembered my first grade year in the distant past. In 1947, I entered Choyo Elementary School in Yachimata. This is where my parents spent their single years, and when my father was 40 years old, he and his 3 children were welcomed back to the area. The principal's residence is connected to the school building by a crosswalk, and I think I used to go to school here. There was a well a short distance to the left. The water glowed like stars in the pitch black well. I remember taking my brother, who had a seizure, to the well, and my father poured cold water over and over again from the bucket. Every day after school, students from the remedial course, who were probably students of my parents, would take me to a kuzumochi shop on the outskirts of the village. With about 10 other people, we ate kuzumochi, even when the cherry blossom had fallen and the leaves were green. Summer, my father left for Imperial Russia as a representative of the prefecture. In the evening, near the end of summer vacation, my brother and I were playing in the sandbox in the schoolyard. I suddenly felt a shadow and looked up to see my father standing there smiling. The young brother silently hugged his father's head and did not let go for a while. It was a fall field day. I was in the lead, but somehow stopped at the tape for the final. As the judge came running in to hand me the first place flag, my father came out from the principal's seat and had some conversation with him, and I came in second place. An unusual airship was flying directly over the playground during the competition. The airship appeared to be immobile. They must have been watching the athletic event from the sky. The autumn sunset in Sumino are unforgettable. There was one large persimmon tree in the center of a large cultivated field that seemed to have been covered with tens of thousands of tatami mats. The leaves had fallen, and the red ripened persimmons were reflected in the setting sun over the mountains. The beauty of the scene was like looking at a painting. I was so enchanted by the view that in the evenings I would go out with my younger brother by my hand. Winter, when I entered the classroom in the morning, I found that my teacher, Ryu Oki, had broken a dead branch and lit the stove. My mother polishes the lamp's dust in the evening. One evening, after lighting the lamp, my mother crossed the hallway. Shortly after, she came up with something. It was a mama doll. This mama doll, sent to Japan from the US as a goodwill mission to Japan, opened its eyes and said, "Mama," when you pick it up. To me, the dainty cry sounded like a call for her mom, far away in her hometown. My mother knit clothes, skirts, hats, pants, and socks out of yarn that night. The next day, the doll, dressed in clothes, was displayed in the principal's office. From Japan, a Japanese doll dressed in furisode, long-sleeved kimono named Chibako was sent to the United States. With hair hanging down to her shoulders, this lovely Japanese doll was even featured on a postcard. It was reported on TV that The mama dolls suffered a sad fate at the hand of heartless people during the war. At Naruto Elementary School, the kindness of the staff has brought it safely to this day. I wonder how Chibako and the others sent from Japan are doing now. The past year, I received a commemorative gift and sentential history of Choyo Elementary School. I visited Choyo Elementary School for the first time in 60 years to express my gratitude. The famous rice cherry tree, of which there had been several, was now a single tree. The old school building was replaced by a chalk schoolhouse on the third floor. A monument to Governor Numata's Takukon was erected above the wheel well. I suddenly asked about the mama doll. He told me that he had not heard from her for a long time. With a touch of loneliness in my heart, I left my old Choyo school.